Hi everyone, my name is Graham Shepard and I'm a systems engineer that works for Cisco Systems. So today I want to show you some use cases in the power of our APIs, leveraging Spark and the Telepresence in-room control to provide a high-touch end-user experience. So what you can see here in the touch 10 at the bottom right is a new widget I created using our in-room control. So in my example, users often come into the Telepresence environment and might need additional support in making calls or hosting their meetings. So in the example, if I walk in and I need live support in that room, I can press this button, which is going to generate a list of support services. And in here, I can request in-person support. So when I press that button, what's going to happen is I'm going to dynamically send a message into the Spark room. So this Spark room is where all the IT support staff would live, right? And they'll get this message on any device, anywhere they are. So they can see there the system name, information about the system, and that they're requesting live support at this location. So now what I can do as an IT support staff, I can reply directly to that system saying, hey, I will be over in 5 minutes. Thank you. So what you're going to see is this message is going to pop up on the touch 10 to that end user, letting them know that I'll be over in 5 minutes, and that end user can then acknowledge that message, letting the IT support staff know that they've seen it. Now let's just say, for example, that end user doesn't need live in support service, but they want help desk to call them. So by clicking this button on the touch 10, what you can see is once again we're going to register the message in Spark, but this time we're going to request tech support. So as the closest tech support engineer, I can go ahead and I can tell that codec to directly dial any URI that I want. So in this case, I'm going to send it to this location, and what you can see on the touch 10 is it's now going to make a dial out towards this URI. And our call's connected and we can start troubleshooting. Now, let's use some other use cases. As you can see now in a live call, I now have added an additional widget at the bottom as well called support. So if an end user is in an active call and they're experiencing problems, they can go ahead and they can click the support button and once again get a list of those support services. So in this case, maybe they want to report an issue, a live problem that's happening during their call. They can press that button and the touch 10 is going to go ahead and provide a survey asking them what might be the current problem. So in this case, let's just say we're having a video quality issue. When I press that, what's going to happen is we're going to log this message directly into Spark, letting IT know that there's a live call currently happening with this system and they're experiencing video quality problems. So what I can do is I can actually reply to that codec and I can ask them a question. Do you want me to start troubleshooting now? And what you can see on the touch 10 is I'm going to present the message to the end user, and the end user can acknowledge or reply with some answer. In this case, yes. So once again, this is a way for users to interact with IT during calls, letting them know of issues that are happening live, and as well as for IT to be able to receive these messages and be able to collaborate with them, providing this high-touch experience. And then last but not least, one last use case I'd like to show you is at the end of any call, we're going to produce a survey via the touch 10 to the end user to rate the call. So in this case, let's just say we found this call quality to be bad. We're going to ask a little bit of information why it might have been bad, and let's just say in our use case we're going to say that there was video quality problems. So anytime a survey is reported as poor, we're actually going to alert that message into our Spark room immediately, letting IT know of a poor quality experience. And what you can see here is we know which system it was, the URI that was dialed, as well in this case that the video quality was poor, and so we're going to go ahead and put the packet loss percentage for that previous call. In this case, there was no packet loss, so there must be some other video issue that they're experiencing within that room. But it's a great way for IT to know of what poor quality calls are happening out there, rather than waiting for multiple poor quality calls to happen or end users to become very frustrated with the system before they alert IT. In addition to logging any poor quality experiences within Spark, we're also going to take the results of the survey and put them in a SQL database to provide IT historical feedback of all their calls, giving us the capability to make sure that our call quality always stays excellent. To recap, by leveraging the APIs within Spark and Telepresence, I was able to create a high-touch experience for the end user. Now, I'd like to give some credit to Room Ready, who I saw the first integration of Spark and Telepresence. And just so you know, I have zero background in programming, and within a couple days, I was able to create this example. It just goes to show the power of Spark and need to think outside the box for unique use cases of how it can provide value to our customers.